Achieving good yields in your table grape vineyard is important to your profitability and bottom line. Managing botrytis and other bunch rot infections is essential for ensuring high yields of good quality fruit. This short InnoGrape video aims to provide you with some insights into managing botrytis bunch rot in your vineyard. Botrytis, also known as grey mold, is one of several microorganisms that can infect berries and result in bunch rot of grapes. In addition to botrytis, other organisms, including fungi and bacteria that cause black and blue molds and ripe, bitter and sour rots, can also become problematic in table grape vineyards. It's important to note that most fungicides available to grape growers have been developed to combat botrytis and are not very effective against these other bunch rot organisms. The botrytis fungus overwinters in the fruit and leaf litter from the previous season, and spores are spread by wind and insects. Favourable conditions for botrytis infection include wet, humid and mild weather around 15 to 20 degrees, which encourages sporulation and infection, tight and congested bunches with damaged berries, and dense fine canopies that restrict airflow, increase humidity and reduce fungicide spray penetration. Botrytis infects grape berries through two main pathways. The first is infection during flowering via the cap scar. This is called latent infection. The second is infection after berry softening. At this time, the fungus may enter tissue through natural openings or wounds caused by insects, birds, powdery mildew, or rain and hail damage. Some varieties are more susceptible to botrytis than others. Bunch architecture plays a major role in determining the incidence of bunch rots. Looser and more open bunches allow better airflow and lowers the risk of berry-to-berry spread. The key areas to focus on for successful botrytis management include the management of residual inoculum levels in the vineyard, maintaining open vine canopies and maximising the air movement around bunches, bunch spacing and trimming, and timely and well-applied fungicide treatments where needed. The most important spray times to achieve good control of botrytis are during flowering to prevent latent infection of young berries and reduce inoculum in the cluster, and at pre-bunch closure to cover and protect berries, especially those berries on the inside of bunches. It's important to manage fungicide resistance in your vineyard. Botrytis can develop resistance to fungicides in situations where there is frequent use of one product or one with a similar chemical activity group. Resistance can also be a problem where an incorrect dose or timing of a chemical is used. It is also important to carefully follow fungicide withholding periods so that residue levels are not exceeded. Remember, it's your responsibility to read the label and follow specific use and safety recommendations. In summary, effective botrytis management in your vineyard depends on having a good understanding of how botrytis develops, adopting an integrated approach to botrytis management, being aware that chemical treatments alone are not enough, and even in very wet seasons with high inoculum and berry damage, botrytis control may not be achieved despite best efforts. A table grape grower's ultimate goal is to improve profitability and the bottom line. Successful management of botrytis is essential to ensure high yields and premium fruit quality are achieved. This video is brought to you by InnoGrape, a table grape extension program supported by the Australian Table Grape Association with funding from the Foundation for Rural and Regional Renewal and the William Buckland Foundation.